Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I remember that goofy shit you said, man. This nigga say, okay, the even if you disagree with the position of the president of the United States, that's internal. That's an internal dynamic, all right? That's handled between Americans, all right? But this man, Netanyahu, Israeli dude, president of Israel, prime minister of Israeli. This guy sits in lectures, all right? The most powerful, the man in the most powerful office in the free world, Mr. American, Mr. Great American Panel, and all that shit. He sits there and do that. You give this man a pass? A pass? Just because you don't fuck with the president. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not a George Bush fan at all, by any means. I don't hate on him. You know, he's from Texas, so shout out to him for that. But I wouldn't if a foreigner like the Iraqi shoe shit. Yeah, I laughed at that shit, but that was disrespectful. And I would say that to you, anybody else on the planet. All right, this case was even worse. All right, because wasn't a journalist. This is a head of state, a head of state who we actually, if it wasn't for us, wouldn't be a state at all. All right, and you gonna sit there and lecture this man on foreign policy when we've been wiping your butts for 50 years because you're not able to maintain your own state in the Middle East? We put you in the Middle East. In complete disrespect and total disregard, okay, for a lack of the office and a lack of the history behind it, just because it was a black man. You lucky that we're gracious, all right? He was very gracious for granting you that and not belittling you like he should have, all right? Slapped you down like a little puppy, all right? Right there when it happened, all right? Because I don't care what it is, all right? You don't do that to an ally on national television. But he was gracious about it, and I applaud him for that. I really do. He's a better man than me. Old Beasley. But anyway, let's see. Since we on the subject, what else can we drum up? All right, look, man. Let me give you a basic idea of the organization that I'm trying to set up, or really the movement. All right, www.amoonenterprise.1wp.com. Once again, www.amoonenterprise.1, the letter W, and the letter P.com. All right. This is what we got going on. All right. The opportunity to make money. All right. And build wealth. That's what I should say, not just money. I had a very good conversation with a partner of mine about the difference between wealth and money. All right. Shout out to some books you could read, but later we're gonna get into that. All right. Wealth. Okay. That's what this website. That's what this movement is all about. Basically, what we plan to do, what we want to do, we take money, all right, start groups, investment groups, all right, or just informal investment groups. Basically, sit down and make sound decisions, all right, about where, what part, what amount, and the different specifics like that. Just break down, analyze information. Where should we invest our money? And our money's in Africa, all right? Because the true forebearer wealth, you got to look at the global scale of things today, all right? And I can't give too much away because I want you to come to the website and check us out, all right? The global economy, all right? America doesn't have jobs because it costs too much. Number one, don't have enough taxes, don't have enough revenue to create the jobs. Secondly, it costs too much money. On the other hand, costs too much money to actually. It's cheaper overseas to to produce things, to produce goods and services, and then come over here and sell them. Well, that hurts us, all right? But if you look at the global scale, so from that standpoint, it's hard to gain wealth in America if you don't already have it here. It's hard to gain wealth in, of course, in the other industrialized countries because their standard of living is very similar to ours. All right, China, which 10 years ago was one of those countries where you can make your wealth at. Now it's the BRIC nations. All right, that leaves one other continent left. All right, that's the motherland. All right, it's time. It's time. Come check us out. Come see what we're about at the website. Make your donation. All right, we serious. We real serious.